Afternoon all, and it's postbag time. Okay, let's start with this one. This is from Bannockburn in Stirling, Scotland, and this is a key fob spy camera video recorder, camera and DVR. So, it's a bit bent, but anyway, there's the lens in the end there with the microphone. I think that's an LED, USB mini connector there, probably a reset button. That's for the card. I think I've got a micro USB somewhere. I'll take this metal off because the idea with this is that it's going to, just one second, it's going to be velcroed to the underside of my quadcopter like that. It is going to land on it, but never mind. Now that camera lens is a little bit off center. I'm not sure if that's visible, but it's way off center actually. The case is a bit horrible. Anyway, I'll take that apart, have a look inside, obviously, before I actually use it. So that's, now this is supposed to be HD, I can't remember whether it's 720p or 1080p. But it's supposed to be high definition anyway. Anyway, enough waffling on about that. Really want to see the video that comes out of it. So I'll fly that on my quad a bit later on today. So this is inside the DVR camera recorder thing. There's a lithium cell pack thing there. That's probably the 240 milliamp. But look at the lens. It's just way off center with the hole. It sits a bit further in when the cover's on, but that's going to need repositioning because it's just so far out of bonk. I'm going to have to rework that. It'll be interesting to see the images that come from this thing, see if they really are high definition. Now this one is from China and it says solar panel. Let's have a look. And it is indeed a solar panel, and it's a solar panel with a USB socket. Let's see if I can quickly get this out of its bag without destroying it. Okay, well it's arrived in one piece, so that's good. Now it's a pretty, it looked on the picture on the eBay listing like it was going to be quite neat. It's actually quite rough looking, but it is bigger than what it's intended to replace, which is the solar panel on this solar power bank. It must be about twice the size, I reckon. Now they said this was, what was it, 350 milliamps. Let's get the listing up. So on eBay this one is a 2 watt 6 volt 330 milliamp mini solar power panel module with a USB. Does it mention USB? Yes, USB. £5.31. The seller of this one was Green Power Online. Now in the listings for all these USB solar panels it says, friendly remind, this solar panel can't charge smartphone like iPhone Galaxy. So, well, they're useless, aren't they? And that's why they're cheap. But I just wondered whether it could charge a power bank. Now the sun's out, so let's try it. So there's the solar panel perched up on the wall, catching the late afternoon sun, and connected through to the power bank. And nothing's happening. So the immediate answer is no, it won't charge a power bank. Let's try something else. And here it is again, catching the late afternoon sun, and I've connected it to a little TP4056 module. And there's nothing there either. So I'm beginning to wonder whether there's anything coming out of this solar panel. I'll have to test it another day. And the final item here is from Ecolux. Now I've bought from Ecolux before, but when I was sort of feeling around on this to try and work out what it was, something struck me as rather ironic. See what you make of it. Here is a box for two 18650s. And here are two 18650s, but they weren't shipped in the box. And I suspect that the reason for that is because the box plus the jiffy bag would have made this thicker than 25mm, and here in the UK that makes it go from a large letter to a parcel, I think it is, and the price goes up. So it was shipped with the box flat and the batteries sat next to it. And you know, I've got every sympathy for the seller. If you're running a mail order business, you want to keep your postage costs low. But how ironic is that the protective case wasn't protecting the cells? Anyway, I now have 4 of these, so let's put them in my power bank. And so that completes the lineup in my 4-cell power bank. Switch that on. That looks good. So now I can put the cover on and seal that up for good. And so that is today's post bag.